Good morning, y'all. So this morning I want to share from the book of Jeremiah. I'm going to read from chapter 1, verses 4 through 8. Before I formed you, we'll start again. Verse 4. Now the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you, and before you were born, I consecrated you. I have appointed you a prophet to the nations. And then I said, Alas, Lord God, behold, I do not know how to speak, because I am a youth. But the Lord said to me, Do not say I am a youth, because everywhere I send you, you shall go, and all that I command you, you shall speak. Do not be afraid of them, for I am with you to deliver you, declares the Lord. So, this is Jeremiah giving an account of his calling of God to him to be a prophet into Israel. And Jeremiah portrays a bunch of the feelings and thoughts that we ourselves as Christians feel today whenever the Lord has called us to do something, whether it be a prophet, a preacher, youth minister, to help the needy, help the homeless, to sing, whatever it is. The Lord already had a plan for your life in a capacity that will glorify Him, and He will sustain you, and He'll protect you. He knew us before we were even born, before we even thought of. I mean, He already knew who we were at the moment that creation was. Now, trust me, God has heard every excuse in the book. And, of course, Jeremiah was, I don't know how to speak. Sound like Moses, huh? And then he goes, oh, because I'm a youth. God doesn't care about age. If He calls you when you're 15, He calls you. If He calls you when you're 75, He calls you. Age is not anything to Him. It's not a number like it is to us, because God is outside of time. So, and then God also gives Jeremiah encouragement and gives us encouragement to not be afraid of those who we go to speak to or help or whatever the situation is, because He is with us. He's there to protect us and to deliver us from anything that is going to happen that may not be so beneficial for us. But we have to go where He tells us to go, and we have to say what He tells us to say. We have to be obedient. And with the obedience comes His blessing and His protections. And so, like I said, I just wanted to kind of share this because Jeremiah is just like us today. I mean, he had doubts due to his age at the time he was called, due to the ability to speak. But God assured him that He knew him, and He had already had plans for him before he was even thought of. God had already thought of it. And God flat out told Jeremiah that I'm using you for this purpose. And sometimes we don't get a direct calling like Jeremiah did, but God does have a plan for us. And sometimes because of our own doubts, insecurities, even lack of faith, that He will see us through, we tend to miss what it is that we're supposed to do. Or we do realize what He's asking us, and we do hear Him, but we just start throwing excuses at Him as to why we can't do it. And, God's just not having it. He wouldn't have made us for the task if he didn't intend us, if he did not intend to use us for that task. Each one of us has a special purpose in his plan, and if we follow in obedience and keep to his plan, then he promises he will protect us and he will deliver us, and that there's no need for us to be afraid of anybody that we come across whenever we do his work. So that's about all I have for you this morning. So I love you guys. Be blessed, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.